Yemen is a country south of Arab Peninsula, a country that endured bitter, long dictatorship that actually left Yemen last year after the revolution. A dictatorship that left us with a huge burden that all Yemenis has got to share. I want to share with you actually some of the figures, some of the shocking figures that this dictatorship left us with. First of all is about the illiteracy percentage in Yemen, which is very, very high. 39% among women and 35% among 35% among men and 45% among women. Computer literacy, which is very high, 65%, roughly 65%, and impoverishment, which is one of the highest in the region and probably in the whole world, which all led to the absence of the rule of law because of the centralized government. And eventually that led and is leading actually to the extremism of some of the youth in Yemen. And after the topple of the regime, actually we said that Yemen is on the threshold of a new era, and we really want to realize that youth rule has never been more significant. And this raised the question of what can I do as a youth in this, as a society member, what can I do to help solve this problem? And I came to realize that the core of most, if not all, problems in my country is education. And I got to know that Yemen's issues cannot be solved without seriously tackling the issue of education and seriously tackling the issue of our insufficient system in schools and everywhere. Of course, that time I decided that I want to start my initiative, which I call the Treasure of Reading, which was in two parts. The first part of my initiative was establishing libraries in public schools for underprivileged children in Yemen. And the second part of my initiative was to conduct campaigns in many institutions in Sana'a and Aden, South Yemen, and try to raise the awareness of the importance of the problem of reading and how people do not usually pick on reading as a habit in my country. And of course, we decided that we said that what is the progress after conducting our project? And the first result of our project was 4 libraries in 4 different public schools in 2 different cities in the country. The first city is Sana'a, the capital of Yemen, and Aden, one of the major cities, South Yemen. The second result was our awareness campaigns in different places in the country. And the third, which I think was very successful, which is a campaign that we called Donate with Even One Book, which is basically people donate the second-hand books that they no longer need and they're just staying in shelves collecting dust, and give them to children who really want to read. And we take the books and redistribute them to public schools. So we collected so many books, which was very cool. Of course, this is a map of Yemen, and these are the locations of our projects, which is Sana'a, the capital, and Aden, South Yemen. And we said, who do we want to target in this project? Do we want to target children? Do we really want to target adults or senior citizens? And we said, okay, we decided that we want to target children from the range of age 7 to 17. And the reason behind that is that picking on habits among kids is way easier than picking habits among adults or elderly. So we decided that we want to look to the future of the country. And second of all is roughly 70% of Yemen's population is under the age of 18, which is one of the highest in the whole world. So this is a young nation. So we said that, okay, we want to look to the future of this nation, and the results are pretty good in the future. Future plans for our nation, future plans for our project is number one, we want to expand to more communities inside Yemen. So we decided that we want to go to Mukalla city, East Yemen, Hodeidah, South Yemen, and Taiz in the Midwest, to reach out for more communities and try to talk to more kids and to try to raise the awareness of reading in those places. The second part of our project was a nationwide campaign to reach children, and we decided that we want to do something different, not to talk to students and tell them, okay, let's go read. So we decided that we want to make a cartoons short movie in 10 episodes about a family with 2 children. The first one who likes to read and ends up successful, and the second one who does not like to read and does not end up successful. So we want to target children in an indirect way, which we hope it's going to be fun in the future. Of course, the mediums are radio and TV. Radio, because most of Yemen population listen to the radio, so that's the easiest way to reach out for more people. The third part of our project, which is the ultimate, we wanted to unite with other initiatives to reach out to our ultimate goal of establishing a big library for children inside the capital of Yemen, and try to make it appealing to children to come to read and pick on this habit, pick on reading as a habit, and how that's possible in the future. Actually, in a nation where reading is not taken as a habit, awareness of rights and duties, analytical and critical thinking, general knowledge, and so much more can be compromised, and thus ignorance takes over. I strongly believe that the best way to support Yemen and probably the Middle East is not only by supporting democracy and providing people with polling centers, but the best way, in my opinion, is by educating people to make informed decisions when going to those polling centers. And the only way is through education. Thank you very much.